Alright guys, just out here looking at the old Apex Nano 19 footer. We got a little project we want to do on it today, and we're gonna replace this manual jack. That thing will wear you out. I have a equalizer hitch, and you have to go up and down with those things, and I know a lot of you are facing the same issue, and it will wear you out. But I am going to put this on it. It's a SuperHandy electric A-frame jack trailer my wife bought me for Christmas, and I'm just now getting around to mounting that thing on here. And here it is. I just unboxed it, but that's as far as I've got. It looks just like the others, and it has a light on the front and the up-down switch, and the most important thing that I was worried about, it has a little access here and this wrench. If you should lose power and you don't have access to the power, this is 12-volt cable, and what you do is you unplug your lights, and then you plug that jack in here where you normally have your pigtail on your lights, and that's what operates that power. But anyway, the manual crank is made just in case you had a power failure. You could get loose, or you could mount this thing up and hitch up without power. So let's go, guys, let's do it. Alright guys, what we're going to do here, we are going to get all the weight off the trailer onto the truck. So what we'll do is roll her down. And make sure if you do this at home, you got that trailer all scotch good, or put you some stops in behind it where it won't roll. Alright, everything's all safe and good, and see there's no pressure on this foot. Man, I get so tired doing this with that equalizer hitch. You have to do it sometimes 3 or 4 times. It's all gone. So we'll take this foot off of it somehow. Let me see. Then you take the little eye bolt or the bolts out of it and drops right off. And the new one has one on it too, so you need to drop it off too. Because if you don't, they won't go through this hole here. That's what that's all about. Alright, let's take these 3 5/8 bolts out. And by the way, I just run into this checking the bolt size earlier. These bolts, you might need to go back and make sure these are tight, because mine didn't appear to be all that tight. Probably a good idea for you to check your bolts and make sure they're tight. Alright, over here on this last bolt, and while you guys were gone, I went ahead and took the liberty to take this foot off this motor where it'd be easy to go back on. Ready to fall off, guys. Easy squeezy. And by the way, this foot, it has 3 or 4 different holes. You can, if you need that extra height, you can get it. Alright, this turns around this direction, drops straight in. The existing holes, see those slots, they line up perfectly. And this has a little light on it too, that's another feature. This is the light, up and down, a little tab here, you got a little plug there, and that's what you put your manual handle in. Alright, we're going to go back with it now. I'll get back with you when we get the screws in, guys. Alright guys, I put this plate on while you were gone, and it's relatively easy. Like I said, it's just got that pin in it. Make sure those things are torqued down really well, guys. You don't want to lose that jack. And like I said, this power cord, this basically runs the power to the jack. If yours has if you want to replace your jack, you could probably make one like this work for it. But anyway, see, this has the light. You can't see it here, but you see the light switch. I'm gonna go up a little bit. If there's anything I'm thinking, this thing's very slow. It seems like it's. I had to move that back a little bit because of now we're going to raise it up off that hitch. Make a little racket, but I think it'll be alright. Let me make sure it's free. This says it has a growth capacity of 3,100 pounds, this particular model. So I know this tongue weight definitely ain't about 700 pounds on it. I've got the weight on this in somewhere in the paperwork, and I'll try to put it in the description or somewhere down below, and you'll be able to see the specs on it. I'll probably take a picture and put it in of that paperwork we got, so you see all the specs on it. I don't think I'm quite high enough, guys. Everything. Just a little bit slow. It's certainly better than cranking that old handle, though. All right, guys. Looks like we'll be going camping before long. And by the way, I didn't neglect to tell you, I called these guys about my handle. I opened this thing up from the wrong side, and they see my handle. I said, well, where's my handle? Come to find out they had mounted it on the bottom of the box and didn't tell anybody. So don't do what I did. By the time we had another one coming our way, we had to call them back and tell them to cancel. We found the handle. Here, Glenda, here's this. Show this to them right there real quick. That's the paperwork,
That's
guys.
the paperwork.
That tells the capacities on that side. You can stop the video and read this if you want to. I think we paid, how much you figured, about $130, $140 for it, Glenda?
I really can't remember. I bought it for them for Christmas.
And that was 6 months ago. This is in June.
This is April, so I really don't know. Can't remember, y'all.
Oh,
but
that's right, it's April.
I'll see if I can find out and put it in the description. So just check this description box for more details.
All right, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Just want to tell you, heard it first right here at Our Sweet Home. Let's go camping, Glenda. Let's go. Come on, guys. Meet us on the road.